All right, Shane, the challenge has officially begun. Oh, wait, I should turn this around and make sure we're in.
Begun. Everyone, did you like my entrance here?
Yeah. Go a little bit further forward.
Chloe's barking. That's bad for the challenge.
Put our heads in the same line of field.
We are doing the no cut challenge.
Chloe's barking.
Ow!
Chloe?
Oh my god, I almost just broke my leg. This challenge means that we are not allowed to cut while we're editing for 10 minutes. And I wish the dog was
Chloe's
not barking.
Chloe.
You're gonna have to calm her somehow.
What do you mean calm her?
I don't know, pet her, love her. I can entertain them.
Should we just start over?
No, that's not allowed.
Wait, she's
done.
done.
She's done.
Nope.
No, she isn't. This is the no cut challenge.
Oh, Lord.
So when we make our videos normally, while Hannah is editing, we often have to take out inappropriate things, mistakes. What are you doing, Hannah?
What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know you were going back to the chair that way. I was in the back hall. I thought you were like...
Oh, no.
So we often have to cut, you know, little mistakes, little F-bombs.
Usually Shane's mistakes.
Or like we'll get mad at each other, so we cut that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, this challenge, the no cut challenge, dictates that you have to film 10 minutes
Yep.
of an interesting vlog and not cut. We are taking that challenge.
So no intro today.
No intro.
This is just straight through.
Straight through for 10 minutes.
Should we begin? Because we have a planned activity.
We have a planned activity, but I also wanted to say 2 things.
You've already said like 10 things.
I feel, based on this challenge, like I have unlimited power because I can do anything I want and you cannot cut it, you know? Or it will ruin our challenge and we'll fail.
Please.
Like
Shane.
make noises.
Shane.
I can say embarrassing things about you.
Your immaturity is showing.
How was I being immature?
Okay, so this morning, Shane found, out of the blue, a document on his computer that we wrote together like 4 years ago.
Actually, I found it yesterday.
Really?
When
You
I
hid it from me?
Remember the scoreboard
Yeah.
that I got for yesterday's video?
Mhm.
When I was looking for that, I found this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess he hid it from me for 24 hours.
This is a special document.
Yeah.
Special and very weird.
Very well. It's part of it is weird. Part of it's cute. We wrote down together like 4 years ago 60 memories that we had of our first maybe like year dating.
Yeah.
All the memories are very early on, so it might have been like the first 6 months.
And a lot of them are like barely memories. They're like, today we went to the mall and we got a Slurpee. And Hannah didn't like the flavor, but Shane liked it.
It shows how, like, when we were long distance, every single minute together was so important to us. And we felt the need to, like, there's literally one that's like, today we went to Barnes & Noble and we bought the new Harry Potter play. And then we went to the crepe place and Hannah got this. And, like, we wrote that down as a memory that should be written down to look back on. So.
And in a way, that's like the slightly embarrassing part of it, but I'm happy we did.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, there are little, like, tiny memories that we would not remember if we didn't write them down. And reading through them today was so adorable. Like, looking back on how cute we were. So, as a way to fill 10 minutes, we picked out, I think, four of our favorites. We're going to share them with you. Just read verbatim as we wrote them. Yeah. And know that, like, I think these are written from different perspectives.
Well, on the document, we alternated from my perspective and your perspective. So I don't know which ones these will be. You'll see. But
my point is that Hannah and I wrote these together
on FaceTime.
Over FaceTime. So, like, even if it's from my point of view, we both wrote it together.
Yes, and we never expected any of these to be shared. This was long before YouTube was even the glimmer of an idea. So these were really just supposed to be for us, and we're violating our own trust.
We're being jerks to our old selves.
So now, I just got a phone call from the vet, but I think it's just, should I answer it?
You have to. We can't.
It's just that we have an appointment.
Answer.
Hello? Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Did not expect a phone call.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we are. Okay, thank you. Bye. We need to bring a, oh my gosh, she was still on the phone. We need to bring a stool sample for Chloe.
I thought that was optional.
She just told me, remind her to bring a stool sample.
Mm.
Less than 12 hours old, never frozen. I'm so sorry you all have to hear this. Okay, just keep that in your brain.
Getting a phone call during the No Cut vlog is the best thing that could have happened.
So sorry, everyone.
What if something terrible happens? Like, what if our car explodes in the garage?
And we can't cut.
Or the roof collapses.
All right. We're going to move on to
oh boy.
The main event. This is our first one.
What if I start being rambunctious?
Shane. Anyway.
Memory number one.
Memory number one. On one of our... this is so dorky. On one of our Halloween nights... What does that mean?
No, I remember. One of your visits was right around Halloween.
It was September. That's when we carved the watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it was October 15th because that's why this was up. Wait, was it after?
Yeah, well, anyway. Okay.
Either way.
Hannah was visiting around Halloween.
Yeah.
And for, like, the whole visit, we did Halloween activities because we wouldn't be together on Halloween.
You bought me Halloween Town, the whole DVD set for that visit.
Well, it was like 2 movies, but yeah.
Isn't there 3?
I don't know, maybe.
Whatever, Shane. Anyway, on one of our Halloween nights, we walked over to the crazy Halloween neighbor's house, only to find out that the lights were off already. Oh, it was late at night. They turned the lights off at like 10.
All right. Read it. I need to give some context. Well, no, maybe I'll give context.
There's a house near Shane's parents' house that does so many Halloween lights and like weird creatures in the yard. It's like an attraction that people go to. Just so over the top. Shane was so excited to bring me here. He had made an itinerary for Halloween nights.
Yeah, because you really wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I built it up to her.
Yeah. And
this was the last night before you left. Mm-hmm. And I was like, tonight we walked to the Halloween house.
It was a whole thing.
It was like it was supposed to be the climax of our Halloween activities.
The lights were all out. You were so upset. Like, Shane was not okay.
We walked like 3 blocks in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 blocks isn't that far, but it was like a 10-minute walk. And we get there and they're all off. And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry.
I was okay.
We still looked at it even though they were all off.
It was still cool. We came back home and got a bunch of blankets, and I grabbed the bag of candy and took them outside into the backyard. We set the blankets up and laid down to cuddle. Shane was not comfortable on the bumpy ground, and it was probably 45 degrees.
Oh, warmer than I would have said it was like 30.
45 just laying there is cold.
Yeah.
He was a chilly snowman baby.
That's what Hannah used to call me.
I used to call you my chilly snowman baby. I even got him a snowman mug. Even though I tried to keep him covered and snuggled, I'm literally dying. We stayed out there for quite a while and looked at the stars until Shane thought he was going to die.
Because I was so cold. That was when I was like telling you how cold I was, and you were like, no, you're okay. And I said, Hannah, I have actual dew forming on my arms. And you like reached over and there was dew developing on my arms. And then we were like, oh, maybe we should go in.
I forgot that happened at all. Wow. Me making sure I say that I grabbed the bag of candy. That was in parentheses.
You laid there under the stars and just shoveled candy into your mouth.
Mm-hmm. I guess it was a great night. Okay, the next one. The hilarious process of creating our Build-A-Bear while being interviewed about our relationship by the employee, who definitely was confused about the nature of our love after my joke about meeting Hannah in the parking lot.
That joke did not hold up the law.
No.
She was like, oh, you met just now.
We were like, no.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying her a Build-A-Bear.
She was like, how long have have you known each other? You're like, we just met in the parking lot. Anyway.
I don't know why I thought that would be funny to a stranger.
It wasn't.
I maintain that it was funny for you.
It was funny for me, but she didn't think it was funny. All right, after my joke about meeting Hannah in the parking lot, followed by the truthful explanation of our long-distance circumstances, coupled with Hannah's repeated denial for anything that cost extra money to be added to the bear. We left with no clothes. Our bear is completely naked. I wouldn't spend a penny more.
So I was getting Hannah and Build-A-Bear as a gift. And once the employee understood that we were a couple, she was very excited about the fact that we were a couple and that I was getting her a Build-A-Bear, but it was like, we didn't want to spend a lot of money. And so the woman kept saying to Hannah, like, and would you like to put a heart in it?
Yeah.
And Hannah would like turn to me and we'd look at each other, and Hannah would be like, no, not if it's $5 more. And I was like, Hannah, like, this is a gift that we can put a heart in it. And then it would be like, no. And the employee is just sitting there like, and
then you'd be like, come on, pick out an outfit. And I was like, no, the outfits are like $20. I wouldn't put anything on the bear. We just have the bear.
We did put the voice box in.
You left. Do you remember? You like went across the room and you were like, I'm doing something, and I wasn't allowed to know because you knew I would be like, absolutely not.
And the voice box was like $35, so
was it really
not worth it?
Was it expensive?
It was a lot. Yeah, I don't remember how much, but I mean they upcharge everything there. It's
I know.
Like, ridiculous.
Well, I liked that. I pressed that a lot of times, so that's good. But I should have bought an outfit for the bear. The poor woman was like, this is not
She
fun.
thought it was a date going very badly.
Yeah.
Like, I brought you, I was like, pick out your bear. And you were like, no, I don't want any of it.
Okay. This one's short. When I dumped half of Shane's pee jar onto him because I was distracted by our conversation.
That one was the worst timing ever because Hannah and her mom had flown to Pennsylvania together so that Hannah's mom could meet my parents. It was like this big first introduction. You arrived. You came inside. Liz and my mom and dad were in the kitchen. You couldn't have been there for 5 minutes.
No, you had to pee right away.
And you got there. I was like, Hannah, I have to pee. It was like partly an excuse to like be alone together for a minute. So we went into my bedroom to do that. And the pee jar full of pee spilled all over my bed.
Had to take the sheets off, had to take the memory foam off. Your parents came and helped. It was
so bad that we had to go out and be like, hi everyone, are you getting along well? We just dumped pee all over Shane's bed. What do we do now? Your poor mom.
Your poor parents. Your dad was the one that had to clean it. It was like, gotta put paper towels under. It was horrible.
But it was, I mean, we laughed so hard.
Yeah, it was funny.
Like, it was a great kind of icebreaker.
Yeah.
For everyone to be like, oh, this is just, like, funny.
Yeah.
You know? All right, final memory. Are we over 10 minutes?
13. Oh, sorry, everyone.
Well, now that we've done this long and we can't cut, because it would ruin the whole video.
Shane.
Hannah, I'm madly in love with you.
That's so nice.
And I cherish you.
That's nice.
And I champion you.
A little weirder.
You are my queen.
Okay, ew.
And that is not to imply that I am your Kim.
Shane.
But that you are also my Kim. I am nothing but a jester in your heart that you call home.
Okay. I'm gonna start now.
And your laws will be dutifully followed by me.
I love you. We were in Peddler's Village. Again.
Why this Peddler's Village? I swear to God, we are not contracted by Peddler's Village.
We've been there twice. Why is this in every video? Okay. We were in Peddler's Village and had just finished making out and drinking a smoothie on one of the benches.
We said making out?
Uh-huh.
God, we're ready. We're ready.
Did I write this or did you? I think we wrote it together.
We're ready on we're 17.
It's in my point of view. We were walking over toward the big water wheel when Shane stopped and asked, "Do you see anything crawling on my leg? I feel something." I looked and didn't see anything. Shane has phantom bug sensations often, so I didn't think there was actually a bug.
Often? No, I don't.
Yes, you do all the time. You still do all the time.
I would not say all the time.
On my left knee, out in the summer. My left knee, nothing there.
In 15 minutes, I haven't had one this whole time.
It's in the summer when you're outside. A minute or two later, he said, "It's on my arm now. Seriously, look. I see it. Look." And when I looked, I saw a giant ant running around on his arm. I remember it was huge.
Yep.
I tried to get it off, but it was too fast, and it ran up toward his shoulder and disappeared. I would have been too.
It disappeared behind my back. Uh-huh. And I was like, get it. Like, find it.
I searched and felt bad.
You felt bad? Is that what you said?
I searched and felt bad that I had let the ant get away. But I couldn't find it. A minute or so later, Shane yelled, "It's on my neck," and I leapt over to him like a rocket.
Oh my God, this is so weird. Like a rocket?
I think I was doing that as a joke. Like I normally say, "I'm quick like a cat."
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm kidding, but oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I leapt over to him and saw the ant on the back of his neck. I immediately tried to brush it off, but it disappeared again.
Yep.
After a few minutes, we assumed it had climbed off of him because he didn't feel it and I didn't see it again. Later that night, when we were back in the hotel, Shane said, "Oh my God, the ant is on my arm." I brushed it off and put it into a cup and put it out onto the windowsill. Didn't kill it. The ant was on Shane for probably an hour total. Sorry, babe.
It was the best vindication to be like, "See the ant?" All right, the dog just freaked out. I know. We should probably.
We're going to wrap up now, I guess.
We exceeded the 10-minute no cut there.
Yeah.
Nothing happened that we had to cut other than
the Chloe barking.
Dog, that's a little bit ruining it, but you know what? I say from now on, we don't edit our vlogs.
Yeah.
Do you want to start moving over there?
I hope everyone liked this.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.